senators serving and those who have joined us, the DG PENCOM, the Executive Secretary, Police Trust Fund, senior police officers here present, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Directors, Management, and staff of the NPF Pensions Limited, may I respectfully welcome His Excellency, Mr. President, to the head office of NPF Pensions Limited, an indigenous architectural edifice, a first of its kind in the Nigerian pension industry. Your Excellency, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I respectfully bring to your notice that NPF Pensions Limited is one of the 22 pension fund administrators licensed by the National Pension Commission and charged with the responsibility of managing pension assets of both active and retired police officers. Prior to the establishment of the NPF Pension Limited in 2014, personnel of the Nigeria Police were registered in a scattered manner among other PFAs in the country, with attendant challenges associated with lack of coordination and a dedicated service provider that will focus mainly on the needs of police personnel as affects their pension matters. This and other grievances fuel the agitation of police personnel to seek exit from the NPF, from the contributory pension scheme. As a result of this development, the federal government set up a technical committee to propose the exiting of the Nigeria Police from the contributory pension scheme. However, the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation submitted its report, and after a series of consultations, NPF Pensions Limited was established in the year 2012 and licensed in the year 2014 when I was the Inspector General of Police. Since the commencement of its operations in January 2015, which time I was also the Inspector General of Police, NPF Pensions has taken with great importance the issue of bringing pension services and welfare benefits to the doorsteps of its clients, the Nigeria Police personnel. Through its strategically located pension desk officers and customer services officers located at each of the state commands, formations, training schools, colleges, and so on, various forms of harmonious relationships have been achieved. It is therefore my pleasure to respectfully inform Your Excellency and invited guests that NPF Pensions Limited has lived up to the expectations of police officers and other stakeholders. May I equally inform Your Excellency that until this day today, in which you are graciously commissioning the head of the new office of the NPF Pensions, the company has been operating from a twin duplex located behind the police force headquarters with limited space to carry out its operational activities. It was this constraint, however, that challenged the Board of Directors of the NPF Pensions Limited to conceptualize the construction of a befitting permanent office accommodation. Thus, the contract for the building project of this edifice was executed and the site handed over to one of the most reputable indigenous contractors, Lubel Nigeria Limited, in November 2016. After a transparent and competitive bidding process, led by a consulting firm, Globach, also an indigenous company, the project was completed in 40 months. The building structure covers about 6,300 square meters of total floor area, comprising the following: 1, basement floor covering 1,450 square meters with parking space for 30 cars, mechanical and electrical services and equipment rooms. Second, ground floor, covering 1,200 square meters with reception hall, customer service, and service lounges, restaurant, kitchen, conveniences, and a banking hall. 3, first floor, covering 680 square meters with NPF pensions, benefits, and investment department offices. 4, second floor, covering 1,055 square meters with ICT operations department offices. Third floor, covering 970 meters with open spaces. Fourth floor, covering 970 square meters with admin and finance department offices. Fifth floor, covering 970 square meters with executive offices and boardrooms. Then the penthouse, covering 56 square meters, free roof spaces for equipment and services. There is also the external landscaping with automated access control systems, utility and equipment platforms, and external car parking lots for 120 cars. Services and services driveway. Befitting landscaped environment with green area, water fountain, walkways, and driver's lounge. The complex was built according to highest safety standards as prescribed by the Federal Capital Development Authority, FCDA, and from commencement of construction works, over 2,000 manpower or man labor was deployed and work progressed non-stop, except for the general lockdown period during the COVID-19 lockdown period. The building has the capacity to fully accommodate the entire workforce of the NPF Pensions Limited and meet its future needs expansion. Your Excellency, NPF Pensions Limited has the discharge of its support welfare of the police officers, accommodated board and management of the Nigeria Police Trust Fund in the 3rd and the 5th floor, respectively, with a dedicated lift for the trust fund, all for free for a period of 1 year. The commissioning of this edifice today, therefore, represents a great milestone and an eloquent testimony of our desire to cater for the welfare of police personnel and their families with dignity, and also pursue vigorously our vision to be one of the leading pension fund administrators in the country. In achieving this success, mention of gratitude must be made to the Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohammed Adamu Abubakar, Honorable Minister FCT Mohammed Musa Bello, Honorable Minister Police Affairs Muhammad Megari Dingadi, Distinguished Senator Ibrahim Shekarau, Committee Chairman on Establishment and Public Service, and his House counterpart, Honorable Kabiru Al-Hassan Ruru, Chairman Committee on Pensions, and our regulator, the National Pension Commission. Your Excellency, sir, I wish to, on behalf of the Board of Directors, Management, and staff of NPF Pensions Limited, express our deepest appreciation to you for your immense support, which has brought us this far. First, the establishment of the NPF pensions, which made it possible through a presidential approval. And secondly, the enhancement of the welfare of police personnel, which has been very close to the heart of your administration, as exhibited in too many ways. For example, Your Excellency, the Nigeria Police Trust Fund Act 2019 and the Police Act 2020, which are two efforts that are worthy of very loud mentioning because they directly affect police efficiency and effectiveness, and were made into law by you after decades of long wait, including the wait of my humble self as Inspector General of Police. I would like to seize the opportunity provided by this auspicious occasion to assure the personnel of the Nigeria Police, both serving and retired, who have entrusted us with the management of their pension assets, that we shall not relent at delivering the best services and make the enhancement of their welfare our main focus. Our mission remains as stated thus: to provide quality customer and financial advisory services to our stakeholders and adopt investment strategies that will yield the best possible returns on their pension assets. Finally, Your Excellency, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I once again thank you for being present and wish you Allah's guidance and journey mercies back home. Thank you very much.
Muhammadu Megari Dingyadi, the Chairman, Senate Committee on Police Affairs, the Chair, House Committee on Police Affairs, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I wish to stand by the existing protocol. May I gladly welcome Mr. President to this momentous occasion of the commissioning of the ultra-modern head office of the Nigeria Police Pension Limited, a landmark project that was proudly nurtured and owned by the Nigeria Police Force. Your Excellency, the Nigeria Police Pension Limited, which was founded in 2014, emanated from a presidential approval that was aimed at enhancing the welfare of serving and retired police officers. Consequent upon the approval, the National Pension Commission was in 2012 directed to guide the police towards establishment of a Nigeria Police Pension Fund Administrator in order to maintain within the contributory pension scheme, in order to remain within the contributory pension scheme and to address all other areas of concern on welfare and pension matters. Let me respectfully note and appreciate the support of Mr. President towards improving the welfare of serving personnel and retired police officers. The assent to the bill establishing Police Trust Fund as well as the Nigeria Police Act 2020, both of which statutorily address welfare issues in the Nigeria Police, are eminent testimonies of the commitment of Your Excellency to the reform of the Nigeria Police for optimal service delivery. The Nigeria Police Pension Limited has become one of the most successful companies to be established in the Nigeria Police Force. The company has, within its 6 years of existence, placed the footprint of the police force in the pension industry. In cognizance of this, I wish to commend the board and management of the company for achieving this feat, which testifies to their capacity for efficient and prudent management of its resources. This Corporate Management Act has undoubtedly aided in the successful execution of this milestone project. I assure Your Excellency that with the commissioning of this magnificent building, there is a renewed impetus to render quality service that will guarantee improved welfare to all serving police officers and retirees in line with Your Excellency's vision. I also want to reaffirm our continued support to the Nigeria Police Pension Limited as they strive to fulfill their corporate objectives. I thank Mr. President for the honor of accepting our invitation to commissioning this legacy project and pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should continue to protect Your Excellency and bless our beloved nation. May I, at this junction, humbly request the permission of Mr. President for a 5-minute virtual tour of the building. Thank you.
The National Pensions Commission in 2014 licensed the Nigerian Police Force Pensions Limited, which is exclusively dedicated to serve the police, with the vision to be the benchmark in pension funds administration in Nigeria. In the last 6 years, it has been able to accomplish this mission, which is to provide quality customer and financial advisory services to its clients and adopt investment strategies that will yield the best possible returns to their pension access. It has been able to pay dividends consistently, and today it has built a national headquarters in Abuja known as the NPF Pensions House, a monument to its achievements in the last 6 years.
You are welcome to the corporate headquarters of NPF Pensions. Here, we have the customer service desks that are going to be serving our retirees and other police personnel for any and all of their inquiries. All of us here. So the customers are going to receive excellent services. They will receive advice in retirement. They will receive documentation on their retirement benefits. So they will be receiving service from here.
Join me and Dr. Hamza as we take you through a quick tour of key areas in the NPF Pension House. Dr. Hamza is standing in the lobby, equipped with 3 lifts. Each lift has the capacity to carry 8 to 10 people at a time throughout the building. The lobby is also fitted with state-of-the-art firefighting equipment which are easily accessible. Each floor in the NPF Pension House has both male and female conveniences which are all fitted with at least 1 unit for those with disabilities. Dr. Hamza is standing in the ICT server room, a place he refers to as one of the most important aspects of the business. The ICT room is equipped with numerous communication and storage servers that ensure the smooth running of daily activities. Dr. Hamza is standing in the boardroom, which is ready and equipped for meetings. The NPF Pensions House also houses the Nigerian Police Trust Fund, and Dr. Hamza took us around their offices on the 3rd floor. Dr. Hamza introduces us to an office set up for an executive of NPF Pensions Limited. The office is equipped with an executive desk, side tables for coffee, and light papers, and a laptop ready for work. Dr. Hamza is now showing us the roof of the building, which houses the outdoor units of the air conditioners, as well as cameras and ventilators. The rooftop will only be accessible to service personnel. Dr. Hamza is now showing us the electrical and mechanical room, which control all the electrical
Applause for Mr. President.
Members of the National Assembly, members of the Federal Executive Council, Inspector General of Police, Chairman, Board of Directors, Nigeria Police Force Pension Limited, senior government officials present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to formally commission the new head office building of Nigerian Police Force Pensions Limited today. This ceremony is a significant milestone for the national pension industry, as this new head office building complex is the first to be purpose-built by the Pension Fund Administrator. It is noteworthy that for a company that is just 6 years old to have achieved this magnificent, befitting edifice, utilizing only its internally generated revenue and using wholly indigenous contractor, shows that our efforts in driving fiscal discipline and encouraging patronage of local firms is yielding the desired results. I was impressed to learn that since commencement of the building project, work never stopped on the site, except during the coronavirus lockdown period. This showed the commitment of both the client and the contractor towards achieving this edifice within the set out timeline. To that effect, I praise the consultant who designed the project as well as the contractor that erected this beautiful complex, whom we learned are both indigenous, as they work to promote and build our economy through the provision of jobs to our teeming youth. I am delighted to hear that during the construction of this project, over 2,000 men labor were engaged. To the Nigerian Police Fund Pension Limited, I wish to applaud your company for instituting a retirees resettlement support scheme through which you provide some form of financial support to retired police officers to enable them to resettle fully in retirement after meritoriously serving the nation. Taking your services to the doorstep of police officers by maintaining an office in each police command and formation is also very laudable. At this juncture, I urge you to continue your untiring efforts in collaborating with the police authorities towards improving the welfare of both serving and retired personnel of the Nigerian Police Force. Let me commend the continuous efforts of the Nigerian Police Force not only for fighting and addressing the emerging internal security challenges, but also in enhancing the welfare of their personnel through their pension fund administration. May I, therefore, assure the Nigerian police of our continuous support to them in that regard. I would also like to congratulate the board, management, and the entire staff of the Nigerian Police Force Pensions Limited for attaining this laudable feat of building a befitting head office for the company. In order to fully accomplish the purpose of setting up the scheme, I urge the Nigerian Pension Commission, the police authorities, and Nigerian Police Force Pensions Limited to maintain their concerted efforts, especially towards achieving improved welfare for the police personnel. It is therefore with great pleasure that I now commission the new head office, building of Nigerian Police Force Pensions Limited, Abuja, today, and hereby ask the Honorable Minister of Police Affairs to unveil the flag and cut the ceremonial tape on my behalf. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, police and other members of the high table for the unveiling of the commissioning plaque and cutting of the ceremonial tape.
Shit. You don't do now, did
Bottom NPF pension, yes. And there's a director's lounge at that door.
On the PTF. I'm a third floor, but is for trust fund. Okay.
So we have a banking hall, sir, for rent on the, just beside where the screen showing Mr. President was. Behind it is the bank.
So that they don't
all
need
the
to enter.
facilities with vaults and manager's office and a big hall.
So which bank are you thinking?
We've not had anything because we are waiting for them to show, to indicate interest.
But
If they want.
you know why
This is the proximity here is better. Yes, they do know that all the police institutions know that they take priority in whatever we do. And the
If I